Hello, and let's continue with this. We're going to be able to create my orders tables, which is the many in the one-to-many relationship between persons and my orders. So now we're about to go ahead and create my orders. It's going to start with a create table as well. Create table, I'm going to call it my orders and open parentheses and close parentheses as well and put the semicolon at the end. We're going to get the tab and we're going to say ID, order ID integer, not null. Of course, I'm going to force it to be not null. But if you really, as we will see there, it's going to be a primary key, and primary key already is going to inherit this characteristics that is not going to be null anyway. So I'm just for double emphasis here. And we're going to say here order date, and we're going to go ahead and put it a data type of date, comma. And now person ID is going to be, in this case, person ID as an integer. And this is going to act as the foreign key. I'm going to go ahead and remind myself this is foreign key. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and establish the relationship between that person in my orders tables. But before we do that, let's go ahead and put the primary key as order ID, just to make sure that that's pertaining to this table only. And I'm about to go ahead and create both the link between this table and the orders table, person's tables. And also we need to be able to establish a constraint. That means what? If we don't have a primary key entered already in the person table and we attempt to enter it in my order, it's going to create a problem. So how are we going to do this? We're going to start with the word constraint actually, not constraints. And we're going to name this constraint. We're going to give it a name. It's FK foreign keys and person's order. There we go. I'm going to call it person order. And then we're going to say foreign key. Okay, this is a foreign key. It's called person ID. As we notice here, the person ID is my foreign key. And we're going to go ahead and reference. Of course, that's the trick here. References who? Referencing person's table. And inside that table, I'm referencing person's ID because that is the primary key in the table. Now here it's actually referencing, meaning check if person ID does exist, but also at the same time I want to make sure that the relationship is established between the two by referencing person ID. So I'm linking the two tables together. If I have a graphic GUI, it would be in Axis when we did actually drag the arrow from one table into another table and created that link between the two tables. That's what I'm doing, but through SQL. And this should be okay. Let's go ahead and see if everything is going to be created without any problem. I hope I didn't forget the comma here or comma there. And let's go ahead and create it. It created it. My order table is already created. I could go ahead and enter a few records here. As you notice here, insert into my orders, and I'm going to go ahead and put 111. That's the primary key for the first record in this table. Then the date is going to be, let's say 02/03/2020. Close this. Then we're going to go ahead and put that 1. That means this order has been done by the first one, by the first person in the first table. And we could go ahead and put the semicolon, enter this. I clicked it twice, so it tells me don't enter more than one record with the same primary key. That's basically what happened. And if I did this on the same day, there is another order by the same person, because this is a for here. I forgot the word values all along. And here we go. So let's go ahead and put this here, 1111. And here we go. We have 2. We could go to the third order, 333. We kind of do a 2-2 already. We have 2 2s. And I'm going to go ahead and put that into the second, along with the second person here. And then we could go ahead and say 444, and also the second person. And we notice I haven't entered any data for the comma here, and I could put them with 5555, and for the second person, here we go, and we have 4 record at this moment. And if you to go ahead and say select everything from my order, it's going to show me my order, no space, of course, and it's going to show me my 4 record that I entered. And here we go. The first 2 orders were purchased by the first person in the table, and the last 2 orders was purchased by the second person. We don't have anything with the third person yet, but it has to exist in the person before we could complete the transaction here. I hope you enjoyed this, and we're going to continue with more commands in the future, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you for watching.